town in Georgia have voted to remove a rare 18th century pavilion where slaves were once sold. So they've decided that they are going to take it down. The big question just becomes, it's like a open air gazebo like structure dating back to the late 1790s. They said they're going to take it down, but they can't say when or how long it will take because it is fairly large and they just don't know how they're going to pull it off yet. So there's America removing their history as fast as they humanly can.
You're fucking Georgia. Just let Russia finish invading, and that'll come right the fuck down. That's easy. That's how you get that shit torn down. Just open up that border and let Putin finish you off.
Not the country of Jordan, the state, the U.S. state of Georgia.
Oh, I thought you meant the country of Georgia.
No. That's what I said. Last thing about America.
Yeah, last thing about America is they do a lot of business with Georgia.
Oh, well,
I don't. Well, then, fuck. Who gives a fuck?
Right. I just thought just another example of America erasing its history because then it doesn't exist.
You shouldn't have a pavilion anyway, Georgia. Where's a pavilion? Oh, there's the pavilion. Fucking Americans are weird. Good. Take them all down. Every statue I want. By the time I'm prime minister in 2023 with Gord, I want all statues in Canada removed.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Go after fucking Rushmore. That'll be a thing. When they're like, we got to take down Mount Rushmore.
Mm-hmm.
The Lincoln Memorial. Fuck all that.
They're not talking. They're not talking about taking down Rushmore, but they are talking about changing the heads. That has been thrown out there.
Well, that's probably been thrown out there since the day that thing was finished.
Yeah. Considering the one guy on there just makes no sense. So
well, none of them makes sense. They're all a bunch of fucking pedophile slave owners.
America should embrace their past. Just saying.
Why was that a good idea? Yeah, either run with it or just, I don't know, whatever. I'm sick of the conversation. You want to wipe it out? Wipe it out. Good. It never happened. Great. Kids don't read anyway. They won't know.
No, it doesn't matter anyways. India, there is huge protesting going on right now in Bengaluru. We'll go with that. Sure. 3 people have died so far, and a bunch more injured. And this is all because
in India.
No, but
go to a jeans factory for lunch.
There was a Facebook post that showed a provocative picture of Prophet Muhammad.
I would fucking go nuts. What is with these Muhammad cartoons? Now, son of a bitch. First of all, who are you in the world that's making a goddamn Muhammad comic still? Why is there always some prick making a fucking Muhammad comic? You know what's going to happen. It happens every fucking time. Stop making them, you idiots. What the fuck? Nothing good has ever come from a Muhammad cartoon. Why do you not learn this lesson?
It was in India, Eric.
You should be caned.
This is how stupid.
No, but this is just how stupid it is. Ocean, and the crab from The Little Mermaid finds it. Someone will riot and die because of it every fucking time.
The 3 people who died were the 3 people who were they. Because what they did was people went after a public representative, one of the government officials. They went after him because it was his nephew or cousin that actually put the post out there. So they burned down this guy's house and burned his cars. Then they turned their aggression over onto the police. And as soon as they broke into the police station, the police shot and killed 3 guys because they just couldn't get them to stop. So they shot and killed 3 of them.
All you protesters that are putting in all this effort going around the world protesting shit and like burning down cities and shit, you don't have to put in all that work. Just make a cartoon of Muhammad and say, that guy did it.
That's it.
And people will fucking go ballistic and wipe them off the map. Why don't you just, instead of Me Too, be like, you're like, oh, he touched Rose McGowan. People are like, who gives a fuck if he touched Rose McGowan? I don't even care. She fucking ruined Charmed. You're like, but he also drew Muhammad. Boom. You never see that guy again.
That's it. That's it. Problem. That's it.
Don't draw Muhammad, you fucking idiots.
Yeah.
You probably get some emotion like this if you listen to Primal Feelings with Dan and Cam on Spotify.
Well done.
Not bad, eh? Stop drawing Muhammad. You fucks.
Yeah.
My God, you're doing it for a reaction. That's the only, in this day and age. If you're drawing a cartoon of Muhammad, you know exactly what the fuck you're doing. It should be a crime.
I was just about to say that. I think the guy who released it and the newspaper that allowed it to be released.
Yeah.
It was on Facebook.
Even
Facebook
worse.
should be held responsible for this too, since they're the truth police right now. So
right, Fuckerberg, what are you doing?
Right? Why are you allowing that to be on your site?
You pulled down my fucking COVID posts, but you put up a Mohammed cartoon?
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
What is the matter with you? Not that Zuckerberg has anything to do with it, but I'm blaming him anyway.
Blame him anyways.
I wonder how many decisions he's even involved in, ever.
Oh, none. Absolutely none. He doesn't care. He probably doesn't even have his own Facebook account. He doesn't care.
Oh,
he's like, I'm not giving away my information. He's like, I'm not giving away my information.
I did not click approve on that shit. No way. Have you read that fucking thing?
I'm not giving away my information. Forget it.
That would be fucking hilarious. He's like, do you have a Facebook page? Hell no. Do you read the terms and conditions? I know. I wrote them.
I'm not fucking doing it. The city that this happened is known as India's Silicon Valley. This is a 12 million population city.
Every city in India
is 12 million. Yeah, but this is a very high end part of it. Like I said, this is very rich. This is their Silicon Valley style. This is a lot of software, computer stuff all comes out of this area.
Keeping in mind, though, even those guys, they get about $8 a day, which is very rich for them.
No, exactly. So a Congress politician, it was his nephew that although no, they haven't the only name they have is they have the guy's first name. They haven't released anything else, but apparently everybody knows who this guy is that did it.
Well, yeah, they're not going to release it, dude. That's like they might as well send him to Colombia.
Yeah,
with the other dude.
But there were some really good stuff to come out of this one. There was a large group of Muslims that created a human chain to guard the temple during the violence, because they didn't want people to turn their violence towards the temple. So some, people standing up saying, "Okay, look, I know it was fucked up. It's against our religion. You shouldn't do that, but
please
stop
don't
burning
burn
shit
our
down.
temple. Go Americans.
Go burn somewhere else. Yeah, go burn something else, just not this."
Yeah, you know what, Muslims, until you quit bombing our shit, it's cool that you, defended your temple, but maybe stop suicide bombing other people. And then I'll get on board with we should protect their temples more. But good effort. It's a good start, I guess. Whatever. Stop with the fucking...
Now,
why do you have to get so fucking nuts over a cartoon, Muslims? Now it's your turn, all right? The guys drawing them, they're pieces of shit. They know exactly what they're doing. But what the fuck is your problem? You know how many goddamn Jesus memes are out there?
Yeah.
And horrible ones. Terrible, stupid shit about our God. Well, not our God, but the Western God.
Somebody's God.
The Christian God. That's what I'm looking for.
There you go.
There's all kinds of stupid shit. There's whole movie that George Burns played. Look at...
Oh, God, you devil.
Look at the gods must be crazy. Offensive shit. There's a lot of shit against the gods that's offensive as fuck. Get the fuck over it. It's a book. Even your Quran is just a fucking book. It's nothing to get, they drew a cartoon, and so what? What? Is he strike you down now? What? What happened? What does Muhammad do if there's a cartoon about him? Why do you have to go nuts and fucking kill people over it?
Now, keep in mind, there is nothing
in
the Quran that states that is a bad thing. They actually, for centuries, they always had pictures of him up. It wasn't a big deal. It was created much later on that they said, no, you shouldn't have a picture of him, because that takes away from his status as a messenger of God. It
That's
just
why
makes him a person.
the Quran makes about as much sense as fucking Mormonism, because it's one of those things where it's like, well, let us read the Quran and interpret it. And they're like, no, you got to be a scholar of the Quran to read the Quran and interpret it. No, you're just making shit up. Just like fucking what's his nuts in the Mormons. He went to jail twice for fraud.
John Smith.
Whatever. Was it actually
Is that his name?
I don't
I
think
it
it
was John
Smith.
Smith.
It was something Smith. But anyway.
Yeah.
He's like, no, they have to be translated through this guy over here. He's the only one that could read them. Well, yeah, then there's all fucking lies. And they use the Quran. There's not like so much shit they say. It has nothing to do with the Quran.
Yep.
They just make shit up. And people do that with every religion, though. We did it with Christianity. Not we, but the proverbial we did it with Christianity. Like, there's so much shit that's not in the Bible or is so vague and weird. You're like, what? That has nothing to do with homosexuality. That's just weird and stupid.
Yeah. It's very true.
Like,
no lying about it.
It'd be something like, oh, the pig's shadow crossed the desert during the equinox or whatever. And you're like, that means you can't lay with gay people. What? How does that mean?
That doesn't even make sense.
I don't know how you square that circle, but it makes no sense. Like, nothing from religion ever makes sense, because it's always something like that. And the Lord said unto him, I shall doth give you this burning boot. And that meant women can't make as much as men in the workplace. Like, what? I don't think that's what that means. You shut up and die, devil.
You devil. Oh, man. Okay, let me get through these last stories relatively quickly here.
Probably not.
Speaking of India, this is actually, I consider this to be huge. There's a company in India called Zomato. They are a food delivery company. They're a very high-profile organization. Like they're really big around there. Well, they have sparked a huge debate because they have instituted a policy where its female employees are allowed to have a paid period leave. If they're on their period and they can't do if they can't probably do the job because they're on their period, they can take off time up to 10 days per year as part of an effort to combat what it says is a stigma against that.
But rape is still legal. You fucking weird continent. Yeah, well, we got to be nice to them if they're on their period. Why? Well, so we can fucking rape them after work. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Again, it's a weird choice to make in the sense, like, I mean, it's great. I think we as men have no idea what goes on physically when a woman is menstruating. I don't think we understand
anything about it, to be honest.
No, it's like any guy
you can't explain it to us. No. We tune out halfway through that conversation anyway because we're pricks. Yeah. But
it's just the same as childbirth. No guy, like, you can't say a guy kicking in the balls is just as equal to a woman giving birth. Oh, give me a fucking break. No, it's not.
No, not even
like that's just dumb. Your sack isn't getting ripped open by a human coming out of it. No, it's not. Like, give me a break.
If you got kicked in the balls every day repeatedly for 9 months, and then one of your balls burst out of your dick hole and grew up to be a prick for 18 years, you had to look after it, and it was just nasty to you, and took all your money and turned out to be a shitty kid, then it would be the same.
Yeah, okay. I'll agree with that. Sure. So
Or if you got kicked in the balls and then you got pregnant and you had to decide whether you were going to abort one of your balls, then it would be the same.
Even then, it still wouldn't be the same.
Not even close, really. So the menstruating thing, we don't know. No guy knows. Even all you man bun wearing fucking faggots, you don't know.
You don't know.
And I don't mean that in a gay way. You know that show.
If you listen to the show, you should. That just goes without explaining.
I'm trying to get away from using that word, but I can't because I just mean it. They're a bunch of fucking faggots, and everyone going, you don't understand women. You just smell like one. You.
You don't understand women. You just smell like one. That's amazing. Well done. So there's
So
that.
sorry. Yeah.
Now,
Is it good? Are
so
you on board with this?
yes, I absolutely am. I think it's a great thing to be able to get that because, again, I've been with multiple